Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good day and welcome to the show on this Monday, the 9th of November, 2020. Glad to have you guys here. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what. Saw a big drop in the price of gold and silver. Not such a big drop in the price of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies dropped about half as much. But we've seen equities just soar today, you know. And this is a risk-on environment like I've never seen before, really big time, you know. And they must figure everything is set according to a certain position. Now that there's been an administration change, you know. And the thing is they're very hopeful out there that there's going to be continued stimulus. Now, here's the thing, guys. Looking off into the future. When's all this going to change? Is when the investors out there in the investor world start to realize that they're going to print the dollar to oblivion and that those dollars that they're investing in equities are going to start to become meaningless because they can print the dollar to zero. When that realization hits. So you're going to be asking the question, when is that realization going to hit them that the dollar is going to lose purchasing power and go down and basically into a hyperinflation? Because that's when they're going to run for the safe haven, really. For the safe haven assets, which is gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. So you need to know that. Well, probably sometime into the new year, maybe about after the first quarter, you're going to see these central bank digital currencies come out. It's going to be a little bit slow at first. It's a learning curve for a lot of people to start using. But let me tell you what, people are going to learn fast. When the government says, hey, we're going to issue you a wallet connected directly to the central bank, and we're going to put money in it for you, people will learn really fast to get on board with this. And, you know, the people will like it. I mean, who wouldn't like it if you're going to get money from heaven? You know, but this is what's really going to turn the tide, is the central bank digital currencies. Let's get started. Let's open up the charts right here and take a look at what's going on. First thing I want to take a look at is the silver price today. And of course, down $1.85, down 7.26%. Is, I know what an awful lot of you guys don't want to see that, you know. But this is going to this is creating a buying opportunity for the people out there, who are smart enough to get into this asset. Because we're looking at this fundamental shift coming up in the way of thinking of investors out there and what really is a safe haven or not. And when that shift occurs, that's when you're really going to see these prices soar. It's coming. It's just that this is a setback. A rather large setback, because this is a one huge waterfall down in price, you know. But you got to understand that they're selling off paper for buying a different type of paper. So they're selling one paper for another paper, because what they've done is they use paper short contracts to deal in the price of gold and silver, you know. So we could see a disconnect right now from the paper price and the physical price represent itself in larger premiums on the physical, you know. And also we could see really, really heavy buying into the physical coming right up because of this huge price drop. Whenever you get huge price moves in gold and silver, it sets up buying. That's when people start to really buy and trade in the gold and silver, you know. So we are seeing a rather large price drop today, 1.83% on silver. Let's take a look at gold. Gold's lost $94 in one day, you know. I've been telling you guys we're going to see up days of $100 or more in gold. But this is a down day of nearly $100. That's big, you know. And I would say buy more. That'll knock the price down. They're putting it on sale for you guys, you know. Anyway, let's take a look now at cryptocurrency. And what we're seeing is an industry of $431 billion. And we're looking at a Bitcoin price of 14,968. So it's only come down 2.63% on the day. What I'm starting to notice is they would rather sell their paper, silver and gold short contracts, GLD and SLD. They'd rather sell that than let go of their Bitcoin. Because that's kind of abstract on gold and silver. It's paper, you know. Where Bitcoin, when they actually have a Bitcoin, they actually holding the real asset, you know. They're not holding a paper short contract. They're holding actual Bitcoin. And they're not wanting to let go. You know, even on a day like today, when the stock market is soaring, we're taking a look at the stock market right now, and it's up over 1,000 points. Almost 1,100 points. 1,091. It's up. 3.85% on the day so far. 29,414 points up. Let's take a look now at crude oil. Crude oil's went up 3.3%. It's back up to $40 again, guys. So if we take a look at the 6-month chart, we can see that it's been staying pretty level around 40. For a long time now, you know, crude oil. Bonds and rates. We're looking at massive moves in the bond yields today. We're looking at almost 15 basis points rise in yields on the U.S. 30-year. U.S. 30-year is at 1.74. And we're looking at the 10-year at 0.95. It's up 13.3 basis points today. So these are big moves in bonds. Big move today in bonds. I think one of the things that I think the election is having actually more effect than the vaccine news. But the vaccine news is that Pfizer's vaccine is 90% effective, from what I understand. That's big news on the vaccine, and that's moved the market some. And the election, I think, is moved the markets even more. I think those are the two big movers of the markets. And let's take a look now at the MOVE index. And, you know, we've seen the MOVE index falling lately. If we go back over the last month, we can see it was going up and up and up, and then all of a sudden it's fell off a cliff, the MOVE index. Now it's 39.88 on the MOVE index, down 3.88%. No, 8.87% today. 39.88. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar index today. 92.85, and it's moving upwards a little bit, just a tad. It's bounced just in the last few hours. Last 2 hours, to be exact. It's starting to bounce a little bit higher, the dollar. 92.85 on the U.S. dollar index. So let's take a look at our funny picture today. What this is this dog, you know what it reminds me of? You ever seen some people that are really, really, really overweight, maybe a 600 or 700 pound person, and they lose a lot of weight? Well, their skin does the same thing as this dog's, but this dog is natural. His skin he's born that way, you know, with all this excess skin. I think they're called a Shar-Pei. They're kind of a cute dog, but they have this awful worried look on their face, you know, and well, anyway, with all that loose excess, I'm telling you, this guy's really got a lot of loose excess skin on him, I'm telling you. They're kind of cute, though, you know, in a way. It almost looks like this guy's skin is going to come down over his nose, you know, and he's got a big loose hanging blob of skin coming down over, trying to come down over his nose. When he gets to be an adult, I wonder if this will be worse or if he'll grow into it some. Or anyway, listen, guys, thank you for listening to my show. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and remember to give me those thumbs up. I need them for my channel. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.